The scriptures say, I'm going to bring on every disease and every plague because you will not follow, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Right.
So what disease is the Lord giving? I'm going to help you. AIDS.
Right.
Gonorrhea.
Right.
Clap.
Right.
Syphilis.
I'm Kimberly Davis. Numbers for sexually transmitted infections are high in Houston, and according to a HIV specialist with UT Physicians, those numbers aren't getting any better.
We had 2.5 million, roughly, people diagnosed with STIs in the last year.
Nationwide, syphilis cases increased nearly 80% between 2018 and 2022. In July, a syphilis outbreak in Harris County sparked a community outreach response by the Houston Health Department.
Because you don't want to keep God's commandments.
That's
so
right.
I'm going to make you few in number. I'm going to make you die.
I came to make history. I did not come to make friends.
Heritage. Your heritage is the law, statutes, and commandments. Give me that one. What do you look? Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
You see that? He gave us a law of life as a heritage. Okay, 32 and 9. So, we're going to stay there just for a second. We're going to go there next. So the Lord gave us a heritage. Not February. Not Black History Month. We love Martin Luther King. We love Malcolm X. We love those brothers. Marcus Garvey. We love those brothers.
That's right.
But your heritage goes further than that.
Right.
All right? Come on.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
Let's get the knowledge. Let's get the knowledge. Malachi 2. So he said he gave us knowledge. So in the last days, we got to ask ourselves, are the pastors teaching us knowledge to be able to keep our communities upheld? Are these pastors teaching knowledge? And if they're not teaching knowledge, how can we correct them biblically to show them what knowledge looks like?
So when you say knowledge, you're talking about, are they teaching us what's in the Bible? And what God's word is, and what we got to live by his commandments? That's what you're saying?
Yes, but just to be specific, according to the scriptures, because the Bible gives a description of knowledge. Let's see.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips,
The pastor's mouth, the priest's lips,
should keep knowledge.
he should keep knowledge. And what is the knowledge that the pastors are supposed to be teaching?
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
And the people should seek the law at the pastor's mouth. Thou shalt not kill. Black man, thou shalt not kill. Stop killing your people.
2 people have been arrested on capital murder charges for a deadly shooting in Fort Worth on Monday. 3 people died and 8 others were hurt after gunmen shot into a crowd. Fort Worth's police chief says the shooting was gang-related.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. There you go. That's something that we do rampant in our community. The neighbor's wife. There you go. Adultery. Fornication. So what ends up happening? God gets mad at us and he judges us.
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
You know how in the Christian church they say, don't judge me. But meanwhile, the pastor ain't told you what you can be judged for.
Only God can judge because God is the judge. That's what they say.
Right, but watch this though. God is judging our people. But do we know what judgment looks like? Come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague,
come on,
which is not written in the book of this law,
that is not descriptively written and spelled out in the book of the commandments is what?
Them will the Lord bring upon thee.
The Lord will make you catch it.
Until thou be destroyed.
Because what?
Until thou be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
So watch it. Keep reading.
And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for the multitude, because thou wouldest not obey.
Because thou wouldest what?
Because thou wouldest not.
What is what?
Because thou wouldest not.
Because we will not listen to what?
Obey the voice of the Lord thy God.
So now, the Lord, watch this, sister. Hold on, sister. Listen to me. The scriptures say, I'm going to bring on every disease and every plague because you will not follow, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Right.
So what disease is the Lord giving? I'm going to help you. AIDS.
Right.
Gonorrhea.
Right.
Clap.
Right.
Syphilis.
I'm Kimberly Davis. Numbers for sexually transmitted infections are high in Houston, and according to a HIV specialist with UT Physicians, those numbers aren't getting any better. A lot of people are doing it, but nobody wants to talk about it. Sex is a natural part of life that can create new life, but it can also come with consequences.
We had 2.5 million, roughly, people diagnosed with STIs in the last year.
Nationwide, syphilis cases increased nearly 80% between 2018 and 2022. In July, a syphilis outbreak in Harris County sparked a community outreach response by the Houston Health Department.
Because you don't want to keep God's commandments.
That's
so
right.
I'm going to make you few in number. I'm going to make you die.
That's why I'm not sure why COVID came along.
But watch this, sister. Watch this. Since we didn't want to keep God's commandments, and we want to follow, give me Colossians 2:8. Since we didn't want to keep God's commandments, and we want to follow our enemies, the Lord said, okay, you want to follow your enemies? I'm going to destroy you. So watch this. The commandments was given to the 12 tribes of Israel, not to every nation. All right? The Lord is very exclusive in who he deals with. So now, the Lord gave us the commandments. We refuse to keep them. We want to follow the white man. Give me that one in, what is that, Isaiah 30:1? Is that it? We're going to go there real quick. I want to prove to you we love following the other nations. All right? So because we didn't want to follow the Lord, the white man said, you know what? Don't worry about fornicating. Just continue fornicating. I'm going to give you condoms.
But when it comes to condoms, don't be a fool, wrap that tool.
I'm going to give you Plan B.
59% of all Planned Parenthood surgical abortion facilities are within walking distance of black and brown neighborhoods, while only 12% of the American population is black. Black people account for nearly 30% of all abortions. Black mothers are being propagandized with false information and deliberately encouraged to abort their babies, especially baby boys.
I'm going to give you antibiotics for your diseases that your Lord gave you. You understand that, sister?
Yeah.
Watch it, read.
This is the book of Isaiah.
He also gave the women something to keep them from having babies.
It's Plan B.
The
And then also, too,
supposed to
bear children. Yes. Yes, ma'am. And also, if Plan B can't catch that black baby, guess what? We got the Planned Parenthood for you. All right, come on.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that taketh counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
So the spirit of the Lord's covering is marriage. The spirit of the white man's covering is condoms, antibiotics, and Plan B and Planned Parenthood. Come on.
That they may add sin to sin.
They add what?
They may add sin,
fornication,
to sin.
Disease. You see what the Lord is saying in these last days, sister? The Lord is very clear. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. and get me 37 to circle right back to what we was talking about, okay? Come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
All the other nations look at us and say, look at them dirty Negroes over there. They ain't no good. They can't do nothing. They lazy. We built America. How we lazy? We built America for free. Come on.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations.
You know what a proverb and a byword is? Black, African American, jigaboos. You see what I'm saying? What they called you, what's that first thing you checked on the application? Or what they call you on your birth certificate? Color? See, that's a byword and a proverb. Color. Instead of calling you the children of Israel.
That's right.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong.